everyone. On today's segment of Grassroots Racer, I'm speaking to someone who has a passion for cars. And he started later in life, getting involved in his local car club. I'm looking forward to hearing about the cars he's owned and raced. Then let's say a big hello to Gary. So how you going, Gary?
Good, mate, and how are you?
I'm awesome. It's awesome to have you on the segment today. I usually start off by asking where did it all begin. So when did you get your interest for cars?
Oh, I've had interest in cars since I was a kid, but getting into racing was in the early 80s or late 80s, actually.
How old were you when you started racing?
Well, this is giving it away, isn't it? In my late 40s.
Right, that's great. So what sort of made you decide to start a bit older? You couldn't do it when you were younger, so why'd you wait a little bit?
When you get older and get married and have kids, you'll find out why. Because the kids take all the money.
So, but was it like hard to start a bit earlier? Like maybe my age, like your dad or parents didn't like you doing?
Oh, well, we didn't have much money in those days, so it just wouldn't happen. I would have loved to have, but it just didn't happen, no.
I'm grateful that my parents, can barely afford to let me race. But that's why I've started so young. So let's talk about the Escort sports sedan that you have. It's a really cool car. I have to ask, why is the nickname Flipper on the bonnet?
Well, I have a little bit of a history of going upside down in vehicles. So my mates put that on there one day just for fun, without me knowing.
So you just kept it on there and gone with the flow?
Yeah.
You also told me that you had a XA V8 Falcon. So what sort of events did you do in that?
Just mainly sprints, but it wasn't a very good car. It was pretty slow. It needed a lot of money spent on it, and I didn't have it to do.
Do you work on your cars yourself? Like, do you do the mechanics, or do you have someone help you?
No, I mainly do it myself because, once again, it's grassroots motorsport, no money, so you have to do it yourself.
And how fast did it go?
I don't know, mate. It's down Conron Straight at Bathurst. It was fairly getting going. It was shaking a lot. I couldn't see what was going on, so it was fairly fast.
Oh, geez. So how many times have you raced at Bathurst in that?
Been to 2 events there, yeah, which is quite daunting, I tell you. If you ever get a chance to go there, it'll blow your socks off.
Yeah, I'll hopefully go there when I get to the age requirement, because I think it's 16 until I can go there. I probably should ask, but have you done a burnout or a skid in it?
Yeah, quite a few. Just being a shot.
So what?
I might be old, but I think I'm silly at heart still.
Yeah, still got the little teenager inside you that wants to rip a skid.
Yeah.
So you raced at Bathurst. So what other tracks have you raced at, and which was your favourite?
Well, I think Bathurst was the favourite because it's got such history, but also I really like Phillip Island. I've done 6-hour jobs there and lots of other sprints. So I've done Phillip Island, Sandown, Winton, Calder, and locally at the RAF base in Sale. They closed off some of the runways and some of the taxiways and had a bit of a bash there.
Really cool. I like some of the old tracks that like Calder Park. Lots of people haven't raced there in years now because it's shut down. But have you got any secrets for Phillip Island for me?
No, not really. Just hold your breath and go for it. Hold your breath at turn 1 especially.
Yeah, there's still a lot of tracks that I haven't driven on yet, like Sandown, but I can't wait till I'm old enough, it's like in June I turn 14, so I can race some cars around the tracks. Can you tell us a bit more about your other cars? Like you said, you had a Hyundai XL and a Datsun 1600.
Yeah, at one stage the Escort wasn't going, I blew it up, so I bought a Hyundai XL and just had a little bit of fun. And it was like driving down the street getting milk, but it was good fun, especially around somewhere like Phillip Island. You just went flat chat. And I've also got a Datsun 1600 with a twin cam in it, and it was a mate of mine who died, and I inherited that.
that's really sad to hear about that. So did he do many events in that before it was
Oh,
passed?
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Him and I used to go all over the place, having good old battles together.
So did it do, you know, much racing? Did he win a lot in it?
Not if I was around, he didn't win.
My dad used to have a Datsun 1600, and I bet he wishes he still had it. Apparently they go real quick, so I guess you got to know what you're doing.
Well, this one's got a twin cam, as I say, an FJ20 twin cam in it, and fiberglass panels and plastic windows and all that sort of stuff, so it's lightweight as well.
So you've basically turned it into a race car. But like as you were saying, you've been in all different sorts of cars, so is it difficult to jump from an Escort to a XL and then into a Datsun 1600?
No, not really. I'm probably not good enough to notice the difference, actually.
Well, that's awesome that you've owned all of them cars. So you've had all of them. Which was your favourite?
I think the Escort, the one I'm running around in. I've had that for quite a few years and have a lot of fun in that. Yeah.
You told me that you won a couple of championships. So which was your most satisfying one?
Well, as I said here, by fluke, I won the under 2 litre sports van Australian Hill Climb Championship, which was, I thought, quite an achievement, but I won't tell you how many cars I was racing against, or else it gives it away.
Yeah, so what was it like, you know, going to the track and that sort of weekend and, you know, just being able to pull a win like that to get the championship?
Oh, it's quite good because they had cars from all over Australia. So, and it was held at Bryant Park in Haunted Hills down here in Gippsland, which is a very, very good hill climb track. So it was really good.
Now, you've already mentioned to me that, you know, grassroots racing, you don't really have money to get someone to pay for you, you know, to help look after your car and stuff. So do you have any sponsors, and are you looking for any?
Yeah, I have got a sponsor, which is my son. Actually, he's a cinematographer. He's got a business called Drifting Pictures, so he helps me out. Otherwise, I'd be sitting looking at telly most days.
So, if you're looking for sponsorship, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who would like to help and get their name on a car. I'd love to have my name on an Escort, to be honest, of my business.
You should get an Escort.
Pardon?
You should buy an Escort.
Oh, a bit of judging. A lot of people...
Tell your dad to buy it for you.
Pardon?
Tell your dad to buy it for you.
Good luck with that. A lot of people these days are on social media, so how can people, you know, follow your racing and maybe share the same love for their cars that you share your love for your cars?
Well, mainly on the Gippsland Car Club Facebook page, really. You can follow what happens there quite easily.
And lastly, how long have you been a member of the Gippsland Car Club? And why do you think people should join the club if they want to start doing hill climbs and events?
I've been since the 80s, early 80s, I think. And it's got membership of 600 people Australia-wide, so it's pretty big. And they don't just do hill climbs, they do sprints and all that, and Carnacross and all that sort of stuff. And the actual track that Gippsland Car Club own is quite spectacular. I mean, the club rooms are worth $1 million, so it's quite a spectacular place. Have a look on YouTube.
The Motorcana's going there, but I'll be really excited to go there myself maybe one time and drive around Gippsland Car Club, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've interviewed a couple of people who race and have raced around there. It's been really interesting chatting to you today, Gary, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the year with your racing, and hopefully you can get another championship win. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to find out about, you know, another grassroots racer. And, you know, it's never too late. If you love cars and you want to try something fun, just join your local car club and get out there. If you missed any Grassroots Racer episodes, I think I'm on about 14 now, head over to our videos on Facebook, our YouTube channel on Flippin' Mad Motorsports, and also our Instagram, IGTV, to catch up on any. So, you just search in Flippin' Mad Motorsports in the search bar and it should come up with us. So thanks everyone, and remember, drive fast and take chances.
Thanks, mate.
All right, thank you so much, Gary.